Hi, Stevo again, and I was wanted to. The last video I did was about Donald Trump having coronavirus, and I was looking at an old TYT video about Donald Trump going to Minnesota, where I'm from, and making a speech to his Trump turds about Ilhan Omar. And I want to say something about Ilhan Omar. You know, Ilhan Omar is done a really good job, in her state, and she may be a Muslim, she may be a woman, she may be a woman of color, but she's a human being. And I hope we don't live in a society in America where we're just going to keep voting for these white Christian heterosexual males time and time again. You know, Ilhan Omar was born in Somalia, but she's legally an American citizen. She has every right to be a politician in this country. And to be a politician in this country is the most patriotic thing to do. I don't see the Trump turds running for office. If you're such a fucking patriot, why don't you run for office? Why don't you become a representative of your state if you're such a patriot? And it upsets me that we still live in a white male heterosexual Christian society in America. And when is it going to end? When is this 1950s morality going to end? You know, this is 2020. This is the year 2020, and a woman and a woman of color and a woman that has a different religion is still. Do you know what Ilhan Omar has to go through? She has to have security protect her because of crazy people who are anti-Muslim, anti-woman, and anti-person of color. Do you know how much she goes through on a daily basis because there are people who are Trump turds and just fools and idiots who hate Ilhan Omar because she is a different person. And the thing is that Donald Trump is exploiting these people's fears. They're exploiting these people's hatred to get reelected, to make money, to make a lot of money. And you know what? If Donald Trump doesn't win this first term, he's going to be litigated up the wazoo. He's going to get litigated. He's going to be in court, him and his family. And I read in the news that his son, Eric Trump, had to speak to a judge in a New York court just recently. And I'm so sick and tired of these Trump turds who badmouth Ilhan Omar like she's some animal. And Ilhan Omar went through a lot in the Kenyan concentration camps. And she's lost a lot. She's lost her father. Just recently, she's lost her father. Why can't white Americans in the suburbs have any empathy towards a person of color? Why can't white people in the suburbs have empathy towards a woman of color who's a Muslim? Now, I'm not a Muslim. Don't want to be a Muslim. But I try to have empathy towards everybody. If you treat me nice, I'll treat you nice. I don't care what color you are or anything. But why do white people? I lived 52 years. I'm 52 years old. All my life, I've had white people call me nigger. I've had white people spit in my face. And I've had white people treat me like a nobody. And why should in 2020, Ilhan Omar should live that way? Why should anyone give a damn about her religion? When in the Constitution it says there's a separation of church and state, that she has every right to practice her religion. What is wrong with Muslims? They're white Muslims. Why are white people in America, why do they hate Muslims so much? Why do they hate? Why do white people hate so much? Is it because they're jealous? Is it because they're jealous of people of color? Is it because they're jealous of the people they don't like? I'm beginning to realize that. I'm beginning to recognize that the people you hate, you're jealous of. You're jealous of people you hate. You're jealous of this skin. You want skin like this as a white person. You want black skin or brown skin because you're jealous. And why can't you just be yourself? You don't have to be jealous of me. You don't have to be jealous of Ilhan Omar. Ilhan Omar is a human being. And she's doing the best she can as a human being. And she has to go through hell, have security because of what Donald Trump says. And when are the good white people going to be on the side of Ilhan Omar? When are you good white people going to say, I don't give a continental damn if she's purple? I'm on the side of Ilhan Omar. When are you going to come out? When are the good people going to come out and do the right thing? Because I'm sick and tired of these Trump rallies where Trump spews out xenophobia. And there are people in the audience, oh, right, yeah, right. The hell with Ilhan Omar, yay. And they get all riled up. And they have these little fantasies about, doing Ilhan Omar harm. And now Ilhan Omar has to have security. When are the good people going to get out of their suburban houses and do the right thing? And just love one another. Don't care about anyone's skin color or religion, or in my case, irreligion, but love people for who they are. All my life, I had been called many names. And when's it going to end? And why should, a person like Trump, who's a white man with blonde hair and blue eyes, why should he make it big because he's rich and everything? And Ilhan Omar had to work hard. And I'm pretty sure she had to work a lot harder than Trump to make it, in this world. But a person like Trump, they can slag when they want to. And I'm so sick and tired of the double standards. I'm so sick and tired of the double standards. And you know what? Trump is running scared. Trump knows that when, if he doesn't get reelected, that he's going to get litigated. He's going to have to answer to the Russia collusion. Because if you remember, Robert Mueller said that Trump is responsible for this Russia collusion. And legally, he can't be bothered with it when he's president. But once he's a citizen again, an American citizen, he would have to answer a lot of questions about Russia collusion. He's being sued up the wazoo. And that's why Trump wants to get a second term. Trump knows he's being sued left and right. And he's going to lose a lot of money. He made a lot of money being president, which was illegal. But he's going to lose that money by going to court. And he's going to be litigated for a long time. His whole family. And he's running scared. And he's hoping that maybe he can get enough right-wing judges that, you know, he could have the right-wing judges make sure that he can get a slap in the wrist. Donald Trump is a crook. He's a con man and a crook from New York. That's all he is. He's nothing special. He's nothing we should remember. He's a crook and he's a con man. You know, and any of the Trump turds, whatever you want to call them, these are people who have read Breitbart and listen to Rush Limbaugh and watch Fox News in their lonely little world. And once Trump leaves office, they'll leave. Those Trump turds will leave. And they'll go back to jacking off or picking their nose or whatever they do behind closed doors. But, you know, Donald Trump is a con man. He's a con man. And he's running scared. And I think the American people need to know that he's a con man. And a lot of people need to know that he's going to be litigated for a long time. He's going to be in court many, many times after he's president. And that's the only reason why he wants to get a second term. Is he feels that maybe he can get enough judges, Supreme judges, to kind of work with. You know? That's the only thing Trump cares about. He doesn't care about you. Trump doesn't give a damn about you. And the good people, what are you going to do? What are the good people of America going to do? And I believe in the American Constitution. Even though I'm far to the left, I really do believe in the American Constitution. And historically, the American people have done the right thing. Many times, they have done the right thing. And I hope you do the right thing in November the 3rd. And I hope you stand up against tyrants, against Trump and these Trump turds. And I hope we get as much as diversity in government as we can. Because white people should never be afraid of people of color. They should never. I'm not going to rob you. I'm not going to have sex with your daughter or anything. I'm just a human being. Once you get to know me, you'll know me as a human being. And I shouldn't have to worry about the color of my skin. You know, nobody should. In a country that should, you know, just vote, okay? And I'll see you when I see you.